When you think of Fashion Week, what comes to mind? Flashing cameras, A-list celebrities, and runway designs that look like they belong in a museum. For decades, this has been the public face of the industry, an institution that defines the very pinnacle of creative success. Events like New York Fashion Week are presented as massive economic engines, generating hundreds of millions of dollars for their host cities. The whole spectacle is supposed to celebrate the designer, to put their craft on a global stage. Supposed to be their moment. But here's the reality. For the designers at the heart of it all, Fashion Week is often a money-losing nightmare. The glamour and prestige we see on the outside are hiding a brutal financial truth for the very creators the event is meant to champion. So today we're going to expose who Fashion Week actually benefits. And it's not the designers. We're following the money to reveal the real winners in this high-stakes game, uncovering a system where creativity is the product, and the creators are often the last to get paid. For any new designer, the dream is to show at Paris, Milan, London, or New York. We've been sold this story that a single 7-minute runway show is the ultimate launchpad, that it can secure a career, lock in buyers, and catch the eye of a top editor. But that story conveniently leaves out the price of admission. The truth is, just getting a spot on the official schedule is the start of a financial nightmare that leaves many talented people deep in debt. So let's talk numbers. Putting on just one independent show can cost anywhere from £50,000 to well over $500,000. And that money isn't just for beautiful fabrics. It gets eaten up by insane venue rentals that can run tens of thousands of dollars for just a few hours. Then you have production, the lights, the sound, the set. You have to hire models, and while some are paid next to nothing, the top talent costs a fortune. You need professional hair and makeup teams, stylists, security, and, most importantly, an expensive PR agency which can cost $5,000 to $15,000 just to make sure the right people actually show up. For a new designer, this is an almost impossible amount of money. They take on massive debt, sometimes gambling their entire business on one show, just hoping for that big break. It's a devastating paradox. The very event that's supposed to make their career is often the thing that drives them to financial ruin. Most independent designers don't make that money back from the collection they just showed. This creates a system where only people from wealthy backgrounds can afford to take the hit, creating an uneven playing field that has nothing to do with talent and everything to do with money. The exposure, their promise, doesn't pay the bills, and many are in a worse position after the applause fades. If the designers are struggling to break even, it begs the question, where is all that money going? Well, if you follow the trail, it doesn't lead to independent design studios. It leads to the boardrooms of massive corporate conglomerates. The biggest winners of Fashion Week are the luxury houses owned by giants like LVMH and Kering. For these behemoths, a fashion show isn't about selling clothes. It's a marketing weapon. They aren't trying to make back the cost of their multi-million-dollar productions with immediate orders. They are staging massive brand awareness campaigns, using the cultural power of Fashion Week to dominate the market and generate billions in media value. When New York Fashion Week generates around $532 million in visitor spending, that money flows into the city's hotels and restaurants. The brand value, meanwhile, goes to the major players who can afford the most over-the-top shows. The money doesn't trickle down. It flows straight to the top, making the already powerful even more dominant. These corporations use the collective creativity of the entire week as a backdrop for their own marketing. They aren't just in Fashion Week. They basically own it, making sure the system works for them. Take Dior, for example, which consistently ranks as a top brand and recently pulled in an incredible $181.19 million in media impact value during a single Paris Fashion Week. It's a game of spectacle, and only the richest can play at a level that guarantees a win. While the corporate giants are raking it in, there's another group of winners. The media platforms that broadcast the whole show to the world. The value of a fashion show is no longer just about the clothes on the runway. It's about the online buzz it creates. This is where a metric called media impact value, or MIV, comes in. Think of MIV as a price tag for buzz. It assigns a dollar value to every article, social media post, and online interaction to measure a brand's marketing impact. And the numbers are wild. Instagram is the undisputed king of Fashion Week. In one season, Paris Fashion Week generated $269 million in MIV from Instagram alone. That was 54% of its total media value. But the most dramatic shift in who profits from Fashion Week has been the explosion of influencers and celebrity partnerships. The front row isn't just for stern fashion editors anymore. It's a strategic chessboard where placing a single celebrity can be worth millions. The data doesn't lie. During the autumn/winter 2025 season, a staggering 90% of all brand mentions for Calvin Klein and COS at New York Fashion Week came from influencer collaborations. The power of one celebrity was perfectly shown by BTS's Jungkook, whose post for Calvin Klein blew all other celebrity mentions out of the water. At the same time, the brand COS shot up to become the second most talked about brand by partnering with Thai stars Zeepruk and Milk Pansa, whose hashtag got over 328,000 mentions. This isn't just buzz. It has a real financial value. A single Instagram post by influencer Lena Mafuf was calculated to be worth $291,000 in media impact value. A post from celebrity Alec Tiradech earned a brand $241,000. On a bigger scale, Dior's partnership with Blackpink's Jisoo generated an estimated $7 million in media value, while Michael Kors' work with Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes brought in $4.3 million. The power has shifted so much that brands now reportedly spend up to 75% of their marketing budgets on influencers. They know the truth. A strategic celebrity post is now more powerful than almost anything else in fashion. The value is no longer in the clothes, but in who is paid to wear them. But this isn't just about money. The entire system is built on exclusivity and, in many cases, exploitation. It's structurally designed to keep small to mid-sized brands, the ones who can't afford the sky-high costs, on the outside looking in. At the same time, it treats the public like spectators who are meant to consume a fantasy, but never really be a part of it. There's also a major human cost. Models, the living canvases for this art, often face systemic exploitation. They are frequently described as being praised, exploited, and discarded, all in the name of beauty. A two-tier system has emerged where celebrity supermodels command huge fees, while many new models get paid very little for their incredibly hard work, long hours, and the pressure to maintain impossible body standards. Some big brands have even been known to pay models extra, exclusivity fees, which further rigs the game against smaller designers who can't compete. What you end up with is a system that's built to reward money and fame, not necessarily raw talent or new ideas. And while some designers are trying to push back with different approaches, the fundamental structure of Fashion Week remains a powerful engine that sends all the benefits to those who already have a seat at the table. So, after the last model walks, the lights go down and the media circus moves on, what's left? A system where the real winners aren't the creators. They're the corporate giants using it as a marketing war zone, the media platforms monetizing every click, and the celebrity influencers driving the conversation. The designers, especially the new ones, are often left with nothing but debt, and the faint hope that all the exposure was worth it. But the story might be changing. You can start to see the cracks in this old, broken model. The rise of social media and e-commerce gives designers cheaper ways to build their own brands and talk directly to their customers. Plus, new fashion weeks in cities like Helsinki, Lagos, and Copenhagen are gaining ground by focusing on things like sustainability, paying models fairly, and being more transparent. These alternatives might just be a glimpse into a future where creativity is at the heart of a more supportive industry, not just a product to be sold. The old guard is powerful, but nothing lasts forever. If you found this look behind the curtain of Fashion Week interesting, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the business of fashion. And I want to hear from you. Is the traditional fashion show officially dead? Let me know what you think in the comments below.